Hey, Bob and Tom, it's Donnie Baker. Man, I've heard you guys talking about underwear and wedgies. Well, man, in high school, I used to wrestle, and our uniforms were a walking wedgie. I swear to God they were. I probably know more about underwear and wedgies than anybody I know of. And I wanted to let you guys know about all the different uses you can use underwear for. There's thousands of them. Man, I remember one summer me and Scotty just finished working out at Discount Karate. I mean, we just got done with testing for our black belts, took off our shirts because it was about 100 degrees, and Scotty's radiator in his Buick was broke, so his vents were pumping out more heat than Angel Skinner during an all skate. Anyways, man, we stop at Mike's Mini Mart, which is right behind Discount Karate. Well, now it's Mike's Mini Mart. Before that, it was an Asian massage parlor, and to this day, the whole store still smells like baby oil and ramen noodles. Precious memories. Anyways, Mike was trying to be a badass since he owned the store. He owned the Mini Mart and sold T-bones out of his trunk part-time. I remember he used to wear this shirt that said, Mike's Mini Mart, you can't beat our meat. I swear to God he did. He used to run a special called Tees for Tuesdays, where he'd wrap the steak in a t-shirt for only $1.50 more. Anyways, he was always trying to push these shirts, so he strictly enforced his no shirt, no shoes, no service policy. Well, my man Scotty went in one day after wrestling practice, like I said, didn't have shirts on since it was so hot. Mike told us he couldn't let us in without shirts, so me and Scotty took our underwear off. We turned them upside down, took a pair of scissors out, cut the crotch out of them, then put our arms through the leg hose and our head through the new sunroof, walked back in the store wearing new homemade tank tops right to his face. I swear to God we did. He tried to say that didn't count. He tried to kick us out again. I said, well, how are you going to say what we're doing is any different than you selling candy cigarettes, Mike? I said it right to his face. So he was afraid I'd call my Uncle Doug, who was a cop. He gave us some Mountain Dew and Funyuns for free. What ticks me off, though, man, was 2 weeks later, 2 weeks, I walked back in the store, and right by the bandanas and beef jerky was a whole new display rack with my butthead tank tops. He took my invention, except Mike was selling them as new sports bras. He said they was selling like hotcakes. He said he didn't even have to sell meat out of his Chrysler anymore. He was making that much money. Man, I should have sued him for everything he had, but he always went out of his way after that day to butter me up. Heck, to this day, I don't pay a dime for fountain drinks or rubbers. And he even lets me pump and run once a week without worry. It's just sad walking in that store and seeing my invention under his supervision. But I know he's going to jail, and I'll say it right to his face. Because the underwear with skid marks, he marks up 50% and tries to sell them as Nikes. But there's no such thing as a brown swoosh, Mike. I pray to God you go to prison. Anyways, man, it's just sad seeing my invention under his direction. It hurts. Like the time I seen my best friend Scotty tucking a buck on my mom Phyllis while she was on break. I mean, some things should just be sacred. I swear to God they should. I gotta go.